Okay, excuse the fresh face and the fresh hair. Well, fresh hair is always good, but second hair is better. And the orange hands. Welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to do my hair care routine. I'm so sorry to the person that asked for this video because I've been meaning to do it for a long time. Just haven't had enough time. Thought I'd do this video today because it's been requested for like more than a month now and I haven't even like done it, and then I feel really like bad and stupid for not doing it. So my hair is freshly washed, so I got out of the shower and I'm all clean and I've done my skincare. Like every time I wash my hair I'll use these, and also I have to speak quite quietly because my friends are sleeping. Taylor, Jasmine. Anyway, so I'll use these. Oh, why is this one leaking? I didn't even use it today. So I use this like all the time, no matter what I'm doing. This is like all the time. This is the Bleach London silver shampoo. So obviously the name suggests it will help to like bring your hair to like a silvery tone. At the ends my hair is silver, but everywhere else is kind of like blonde. And then obviously I've got my like brown roots, but I'll talk about like my hair later on. So I use the Bleach London silver shampoo, and this is quite pigmented in like the violety purple sense. Like you can't really see it because it's a black bottle and everything, but it's like it will stain your hands if you leave it on for a long time. Get my hair wet in the shower, and then I'll take like quite a decent amount of this and I'll start massaging it into my scalp and then working it to the ends of my hair, and I'll do that for like 2 minutes, and then I'll rinse it off, and then secondly I'll do the same thing again. Then I'll take one of these like hair bands, I'll put my hair up in a bun whilst I do the rest of my body and like shave and all of that. So I'll leave it in for about 10 minutes, and that will really like tone down the brassiness and the coppery tones in my hair. And I've been using this like on and off for years. I used to use a Provoke, but I think I prefer this one. I'll use this all the time, but if I think my hair is looking like proper like ginger, I'm like, nah, I can't deal with this. I'll leave it on for 20 minutes, but I'll hop out the shower at that point, and then afterwards I'll probably do a hair mask. So yeah, this is really good for like toning the yellow and like brassy tones in your hair. Obviously if you didn't like correctly dye your hair, I mean like bleach your hair to the point where it can be toned, then this isn't gonna work. Like if you've like got it to a level where it can't be like toned properly, then like there's no point in using this really, because it won't do anything. But also because I have brunette in my hair too, it kind of looks black, but it's like a really it's quite a warm toned brown. You can probably see it in the light. Yeah, it's great, but your hands will be blue for like a couple of hours until you've rinsed your hands about 500 times. This is the Charles Worthington Toning Blue Shampoo, as the name suggests. It's very cool. I mean, can you see? It becomes even more intense once you like massage it in your hand, put it over your hair. Sometimes I'll mix them two together to create like a more like concentrated toning solution, but that's when my hair's like really bad colour, and it says it neutralizes red tones for the best brunette. I think it does that, but sometimes it does leave your hair looking a little bit green if you've left it on for too long. And then afterwards we come on to like conditioning. So I'll use the Pantene Pro V repair and protect. Like I don't really mind like what kind of conditioner I use, as long as it smells nice and it makes my hair like more manageable, then it's fine. But today I used the Clairol Nice and Easy Colour Seal conditioner because that came in the box dye that we use to do my hair. Depending on how much time I have, or like if my hair's feeling really dry and really damaged, then I'll do this. So I'll rinse my hair out with shampoo, and then I'll go in with the ColourPlex number 3. Number 2 is like, I use that like between like dyeing my hair and bleaching it, like in between the sessions, because that really helps to like rebond things and it's more concentrated. But like once a week or once every 2 weeks I'll take the ColourPlex number 3 and I'll put like a blob in my hands and distribute that in my hair after I've towel dried it. I don't towel dry, I use an old t-shirt because apparently it's better for your hair. It does the job, it's fine, it's cool. So yeah, this lasts me about 10 uses. It's quite dear in price, and like I've been buying it off Amazon and I think it's legit, but I don't know, like it does do something to my hair. Like it feels stronger, but it does feel dry afterwards, which is why. So I'll leave that on for like 20 minutes and then I'll pop this all over my hair for like, if I can, overnight, and then I'll put like a plastic bag like over my head, like not covering my face but over my head and hair. So this is the Finola Neutrik Hair Restructuring Mask. This is huge. This is a litre bottle box. And it smells so good. It smells like they're milk bottles, like milk bottle candy sweets, like them things. And it's really moisturising, really thick and rich. And then afterwards I've washed all of that out. I will go on to the rest of my hair care. So I use the which I need to do now actually. This is the Redken Extreme Anti-Snap. I've been using this on and off for years, but I stopped when my hair was brown, just because I read somewhere that like after using it, it won't work anymore. But I've been going back to it because my hair is like blonde now, and so I have to have something like this to like really help it. And then I'll brush it through, starting from the ends with my Tangle Teaser. I'll use like 8 pumps maximum when it comes to this product, but I am running low on it, so I'm gonna conserve the product. Yeah, so sometimes I'll buy it off like Look Fantastic or Amazon, but it's an anti-breakage leave-in treatment for distressed hair. And then I'll take a leave-in conditioner. This is one that I just found in TK Maxx, but it's by Via. I just bought it because the packaging was really nice, but I thought like the consistency would be a bit thicker for a leave-in conditioner, but it's not. It's quite runny. I'm just using it up for now. It's all right. It does the job. I think I'm not going to edit this video with a filter, just so you can really see what my hair colour is like. It's looking quite silver today. Like, I didn't even leave the shampoo in for that long. And then I'll go in with the John Frieda Luxurious Volume Mousse. I am running really low on this, so it doesn't come out like as foamy as like, and then the foam builds. Like, yeah. Put that in the palms of my hands, and then I'll put it like that. I'll take the Styleworks by Boots Heat Protectant Spray, because I am going to be, I don't straighten my hair anymore. I either curl it or I blow dry it. So this stuff just literally goes all over my hair. Then I'll find my middle parting with my nails. So before I would like always dry my hair naturally, but now I've been using heat on it, which is bad, but just because I want to keep my hair straight and not so wavy and flicky, because it doesn't dry straight anymore, and then like these bits, like they won't stay down, they'll just go in a weird direction, and it really annoys me. But like this is what the hair colour looks like when it's wet. So I use the Tresemme Professionals. I don't know which one this is, but it's just a hairdryer. Like, it's nothing fancy. It's not a GHD dryer or anything. Like, it does what it says on the tin. So I kind of just like concentrate on one side first, and then I'll do the other side. this is another thing that I would use sometimes as well. This is the Lab 35 Duo Phase Detangling Conditioner. It's all mixed up at the moment, but normally you have like the blue there and then like a lighter blue up here. But you just shake it up and then I'd spray it in my damp hair if my hair's feeling quite dry. But because I only wash my hair like twice a week, maximum 3, like I don't want to dry, like I hate washing my hair. I like the feel of it when it's like all clean, and I hate it when it's dirty, but I just hate washing my hair. And also like it doesn't need washing that much because it is quite dry. If it's feeling gross or smelly, because when you're cooking it does get into your hair and your hair does smell a bit funky. Anyway, so I'll use the Superdrug Volumizing Dry Shampoo. I have to be careful with this because sometimes it doesn't look that great in the roots of my hair, and I'd say if you're going to use dry shampoo, the best tip ever that I ever used was doing it overnight, but sometimes I do forget because it really does like fully sink in. If I was going out, or if the day was rainy and I'd just done my hair, or if I wanted to like have like no like frizzy bits in my hair, then I'd use the Mark Hill Taming Anti-Humidity like spray. So I'd just like spray it like like that, and then just brush it through and just like really like tame it down. But this cap just comes off like no tomorrow. But also like if I was doing my curly hair, which I haven't done it in like a long time, like those like really small kind of like ringlet curls, I'd use, if I was doing it naturally, like air drying it overnight, then I'd use this Hair Goo Sea Salt Hairspray with acai berry and coconut. It's like a sea salt spray. I'd spray that in along with all the other products and then really tightly wind together like my hair into little like, what are they called? Little hair blobs anyway in my hair, like wind them up, and then sleep with that overnight and then like remove it and I'd get them curls. So if I was going to straighten my hair, I'd use these straighteners by Babyliss. They're just like straighteners. I haven't straightened it for like months, but yeah, as I said, like my hair wouldn't naturally dry like this, so that's why I have to blow dry it to get it like straight. But if I was going to go for my ringlet curls, but done through heat, I would use the Mark Hill like mix and match. Was it? No, it's not mix and match, it's like pick and mix curling wand, and this is like the really thin barrel. I really like it because I will insert a picture of the curls that it creates, and they don't look like completely natural, but once they fall a bit they look a bit more natural. But for today I'm just gonna have my hair straight. I don't typically, like I won't wear my hair like this at all because of the layering it does have, and I just don't like that look on me. But if I were to dry my hair like with the side parting, then I wouldn't mind wearing it like that because it kind of looks like a hairstyle, like I've done it purposely. Like, okay, so I'm looking a bit more like alive and fresh. I can speak a little bit louder because my friends are awake. So this is like the hairstyle that I've been like going for recently, just because I like the way it makes my hair look, and also because I put on weight, especially on my face. You can really tell in my face, like I feel like these parts really do frame it and give it a bit more shape and like slim it down a little bit. So I've been going for this hair look recently. I just like take these sides down a little bit and then I just put it up. I'll like kind of like pull out any bits as well, make it a bit more rough. But yeah, for this hair look, I kind of like it when my hair's straight and not too flicky, because it just like sits nicely. So that's why I blow dry my hair. The person that requested this video, I need to read that comment again. Hi Holly. Hey, I've just discovered your channel and I love your personality and style. Thank you so much. I was wondering if you had any advice or could film a hair journey video, as I want to dye, bleach my hair, but I don't know if I'll regret it as I've cut it recently and it's really healthy at the moment. So originally I'd never ever thought that I would ever go like fully blonde at all. So when I first started dyeing my hair, I had really long hair. It was like basically near my bum. That's how long it was. And that was back in like, so when you're year 11, you're about 16. Yeah, okay, so when I was 16, my hair was really, really long, and I'll insert pictures and everything throughout this video, and then you'll see how long my hair was. But because I was turning 16, I wanted to have like an ombre running through my hair, and I knew that at some point I wanted to cut my hair short as well, because I just wanted to change. And what like better way of like changing like your look and your style is like with your hair, because it's quite a dramatic thing. And so we went on ombre it. I bought this like L'Oreal ombre kit because that was the thing back in the day. That was like what everyone wanted. They wanted ombre hair, they wanted like dark roots and then like really like blonde running through the ends. We did that about twice, but I'm gonna say it didn't really work out that well, because although I had like virgin like black hair, it didn't really work because the bleach or whatever product that was, it didn't really penetrate through my hair that much, or we didn't leave it on for too long. So it kind of like left a caramelly. Eventually I got bored of that, and then in March in that year I went to get it professionally cut really short. So it became like shoulder length, and then I can remember like having still like, I don't know how far up we went with that ombre, but some of it was still left, and like my hair was like shoulder length. It was a bit shorter than this now. And then I was just like really liking that. And then when it came to like summer that year, I just thought, I asked my sister, oh, can we put a bit more ombre through my hair, because it is shorter now, and I just like to like rejudge myself and look like have a different like style for college, because I was starting college that year as well. So we bought the Bleach London, I think it was like the ombre kit or the balayage kit, and I did a video as well with that. So if you want to see that video, it's like into autumn hair or something like that. But we're not like professionals or anything, and like some of the tones were still a bit orange, some of it were like caramel, some of it was like maybe even blonde. But yeah, I kept that for a while. And then I wanted to like keep it topped up all the time and things, so I get my sister to like properly, we bought like bleach, and it was like the Jerome like Russell Be Blonde powder bleach. I'm still using that, by the way. And then we'd buy the developer as well, and then we'd mix that together, and then we'd like gradually just like, I wanted her to like balayage my hair, but the thing is, it's quite hard to do it at home, and if you don't know the technique properly, like we watched so many videos as well to try and get the technique down, but yeah, it didn't really work properly. And then one day she got quite far up into my roots, and I was just like, fuck it, let's just put the bleach all over my hair, because you've gone up this far anyway into my roots, and I always ask you to like re-top up this. And then eventually we just did the whole thing, and it took a couple of sessions. I must admit, like learning from this, like we kept on using 40 volume developer, and that was such a bad idea. You want to like gradually like build down the developer, because it's gonna like literally ruin your hair, and the higher the developer, the more it's gonna like open up the strands of your hair, which is really bad. And obviously like we should have gone down to 30 and then 20 and then 10, but we kept on using 40, and literally we didn't know anything really about hair and about bleach. Like I'm more educated about it now than I was then. Like the back of my hair, which is like the longest bit of my hair now, literally most of it snapped off, and I had really short hair at the back. It was quite embarrassing, and I was like, Kim, what is this in the foil? Like we lifted it out and my hair was just in the foil. I was just so shocked, and at that point I was just like, I don't want hair anymore. Like I was so sad, but we kept on doing it, and yeah, and that's how I got to like really like platinum blonde hair all over. I would say that like doing the roots and things was such a pain in the ass, because we had to go through it so many times, and I never got professional help. to do with my hair. Like, it was just my sister and I just doing it. And like, I'd buy like the Wella Colour Charm toners online, through eBay, through Amazon, and that's how I would tone my hair. And also using like purple shampoo religiously, but like you'll see through the photos, like it wasn't like such a smooth process. And also like in between like bleaching my roots and stuff, like it would turn like orange. Like I'd had ginger roots at some points, and that's when like I'd take out like head like bandanas and things, and I'd like wear that to cover it up because it wouldn't be as noticeable. But it was such a stressful process because like every 3 weeks, every month we'd have to do it, and it would take such a long time. So I would say like if you didn't mind having that like redone every so often, then do it. But I'd say like maybe get help, or get someone that's educated on that, like professional help, or do your research really well on like hair bleaching. I don't regret it because I've learned a lot through that. Like I did really like it because like it gave me like a different style, and I could really work with it. Like sometimes like I could go like really icy and then like or like a warmer blonde, but the maintenance of it is just so high. And then in December in that year as well, I've been to so many hairstyles, guys. I was like, well, I want to phase this out now because I'm getting a little bit like annoyed and I don't want my hair breaking off anymore. So I went to a hair salon, I got a patch test done, and then basically I was like, can you just cool my hair down and also give me roots, like smudge in some roots for me please, because I don't want to be bleaching my hair anymore and I just want something easy to like maintain. So we did that, and I became like a silver with smudged dark roots into my hair. It was so nice. Like it was done nicely, like my hair was icy, and I could eventually grow it out. And then what did I do? And then I'm gonna look through my photos because there's so many like moments. Please don't say that I re-bleached it, because that would just have been a bad idea. But if you've watched me for a long time, you would have seen throughout like my vlogs and stuff, like every time we would bleach my hair. Oh my gosh, yeah. So I got that done, and it looked a little something like this. Come on. Like, okay, we're focused. So it looked like that, and he curled it and everything like that. And then I decided stupidly that I wanted my hair redoing again, and so my sister went back in with the bleach. I'm so sorry, Kim. Like I pestered her so many times to do my hair. It would be horrible for her because it would take so long, and I'd be sat down and she'd be stood up just painting my hair and everything. And then I went proper like full on with my hair. Like it went proper, as you can see, like almost white this time. Come on, focus. Yeah, you can see how white my hair went. And then that lasted until summer, and then we kind of like had a break in between exams for our A-levels. And I was like, okay, I know what I want. And then I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna go back to having dark hair. And then we dyed my hair like a dark brownie colour. Hey, come on. Anyway, I'll insert a pic. And little did I know that you're supposed to put back in like a really warm colour into your hair after you've taken out all of that. And like you want to put it back in so it makes everything like easier to treat. Like you want to rebuild the colour and tones in your hair. So we just went straight in with some like brown hair dye, but you're supposed to put in like a red all over first, and then you put in the brown. And then my hair went a little bit khaki and like green in some areas, and I'd be walking around looking like a muppet, guys. Like my hair was green. And so we went again with like the hair dye, and every like couple of months I'd top it up with the dark hair dye until, whoa, so I've only had it for like a short while. So it would be like A-levels, and then it'd be September, November, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, So I've kind of like had dark hair again for almost a year, and then I decided to go like this. So this happened in summer this year, in September. So in September I was just like really inspired by so many like Pinterest photos and like by Sarah Ashcroft, because I love her hair so much. I love the hair colour, I love her haircut. I know she has extensions and I'd love extensions, but that's just high maintenance and like expensive as well. So I wanted to go a bit lighter. I didn't think that we'd go like this kind of like colour, or like even like how high up it is. Like we've more like, we know what we're doing a bit more now, and we know how to use the bleach, and like I showed her the technique. And this time my mum got involved as well, which was really good, because my mum was really actually good at blending it all. And like, can you see like the roots as well? It doesn't look like too fake, and like everything's just smudged in like right. This doesn't, like, this is like the second time we've given it a colour refresh this time. So I went back home last week and we refreshed it. But how many times did it take? So it took us about 3 bleaching sessions for it to become like a decent colour to tone. But also because I had box dye all over my hair, like it had to kind of like break through as well. And so, oh my gosh, I'm losing memory. Okay, so I've already brought 2 memory cards with me to uni, and so I'm gonna have to film on my phone instead, so sorry guys. So what was I gonna talk about now? Something about hair, come on. Yeah, so it took about 3 bleaching sessions for it to all like come together, but in between bleaching and colouring the hair, I used ColourPlex number 2, and I think ColourPlex does wonders. And I should have really like used that before. Yeah, I should have really used that beforehand when I was like intensively going for the blonde look. But now like ColourPlex is like my best friend for my hair, and I use it like quite often as I can, or as a treatment. Sometimes I'll walk out the door with it on, like in a bun, and it just looks like I have gel in it. Like, I'll do that sometimes. But yeah, like I said in my hair care routine, like I'll use it like once a month, once a week if I can. But also like in between bleaching sessions, it's a must, like ColourPlex number 2 all the time. And then we took Wella Colour Charm number T11 and toned like my whole head, and then we went in with a box dye, like with a pale ash blonde, and then we did like a golden brown throughout the roots to like smudge it in. Yeah, and now this is like the second time we've recoloured it, refreshed it. We did another bleaching session though, because some of it was like still a bit like too orange, and I really hated that. So we went in with the bleach again this time, and topped it up with the hair dye, and now I've got this hair colour. I really like it. I don't know how long this is gonna go on for, because obviously it is gonna grow out and then we'll have to bleach like a little bit more, and I don't really want the ombre look, or I'll just go back to being dark, because I saw a picture the other day of me with just like dark short hair like in ringlets. I was like, I really do miss having that. But it's just like another hairstyle to have when you have a different colour. Like you can just play around with it. It looks really nice in braids. So I'd just be like, my top tips is like, just educate yourself on it. And if you don't really know what you're doing, or you're not too comfortable, ask for help, go to a professional, get it done like that. I know it can be costly, but at the same time, it's better for you, and it'd be safer for you, for someone else that like knows what they're doing to deal with that. And you could be happier with the result. I just don't want to go to a professional to get it done. Like, for me, if I know I can get something done at home, I'd rather get it done at home than get someone else to do it, like pay money for it. Like, it sounds stingy and everything, but like, if my mum can do this for me, then I'm happy. Like, it's alright, it's nice, it's good enough. So that is like how I have my hair today. So I hope I answered your question. If not, link it down below, comment down below if you want any more like tips and tricks or like maintenance or things like that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna film a haul video now because I've got loads of clothes that I want to show you guys. Okay, bye.